If we now put that across to the other one, Auto Pro, so properties, and instead of the virtual camera, we put it on the Facecam Pro. Don't get anything. Now we do. Okay. So that is the better camera, but now if we move in and we move around, let's see what happens. But we've now got the new drivers. So we'll see how things go. See how quickly it takes to drop out. But before, whenever I was doing this and that, it was crashing. Probably going to fall down if I leave that there, but we'll see how it goes. Right, we've already got an issue. Let's just restart this one. Okay, let's see what happens now. Going to be a lot of echoey noise on the old audio. Because I'm listening to it and talking, and I've got the sound on the TV as well. Not worried about that for the moment. I'm just interested as to whether this is going to keep dropping out or not, or whether the new driver sorted it. So we'll do this race, and then what I'll do is I'll get up from the chair, move around, and see if we can cause the same issue we were getting yesterday. At the moment, it seems to be okay. not really looking where I'm racing and driving. I'm trying to look at all sorts of bits and pieces. So what's the delay? 1, 2, 3. What's the delay? Not very much, not much of a lag. Seems to be okay for the moment. Across the line. Right. It does seem to be running okay at the moment. Oh, no, we've just bummed out. Yep, it's gone again. As soon as I looked away. Yep, it's gone again. As soon as I looked away. So, instead, we're going to try the virtual camera now and see what happens with that when I start to move away and look around and do different things. See what happens now. I'm just going to be moving around a lot, in and out of the camera, just to see if we can force it to do it again. Bit weird that you've got a Elgato Pro, but you can't use. I'll contact OBS at some point and just, or even Elgato, and see whether there's any known issues. But for the moment, if we can just get some reliability with the virtual camera, we'll do that. moving my head around, which it did seem to be the catalyst was when I was moving in and out of shot. If I just kept my body fairly stationary, then I was okay and it didn't drop out. But as soon as I got up to move away, or I moved around to pick something up, and it would drop out. Yeah, and I'm not too worried about where I am in the race or anything like that. I just want to try and keep an eye on what's going on, make sure that everything's all okay on the stream for this evening. For those who I can see there's a few people that have tuned in. This is just a test. Last night my cameras kept dropping out. The Elgato Facecam Pro kept dropping out, as did, well, when that went, my PlayStation video stuck as well, and I'm just trying to work out what and why. OBS is running at 40%, it's quite high. I might actually leave the PC on for a while just so it can do all its background bits and pieces before tonight. Oh, this thing's slippery. The comfort medium tyres are going to be a little bit like that. Let's just start this one again. It does seem to be running okay at the moment. If I'm moving around down here, back up, it seems a little bit slow on the computer, but we'll work with that for the moment. I haven't got the chat up either at the moment, so if anybody is talking to me, I don't have that ability at the minute because my computer is downstairs doing some other bits and pieces. Seems to be running okay, just watching that screen, making sure it's not freezing and it's not too laggy, and I can watch the video back, the live stream back in a moment, just to see what it's like on YouTube. Oh, just threw that cone up in the air. Take those three out as well. Looking good at the moment. Trying to move around a little bit. Oh no, gone off. That's not going to be good. Come on, get on the track. Oh, the understeer. Just the understeer in the dirt was horrendous. Why do we keep getting these weird cars? Where are the new GT3 cars? That's what we want to see. New BMW M4 or M3, whichever. So many great GT cars now. I guess PD's probably keeping them for Gran Turismo 8, but they're going to be old hat when that's released. I'm just talking about nothing and everything at the moment, just so that when I look at this back I can see how the stream was running. I just want to leave it running for just 15-20 minutes just to see how things are settling in. The camera, I'm not on the Elgato Facecam Pro option in OBS. I'm on the virtual camera, which is not necessarily the one I want to be using, but if it's going to get me out of trouble, it's going to get me out of trouble until I can talk to Elgato and find out exactly what's going on. Get the version of OBS I'm running. This camera's been rock solid for the longest time, so it's a bit of a shame that all of a sudden it's doing this. If I come right out the shot, I'm back in, run myself around a little bit, doing a dance and all that malarkey, and it's not bugging out at the moment. Let me just see if I can get some chat up maybe. I don't know if I can get it on here. I don't know if it's running on my other machine. Come on, anytime today would be good. Probably do one more race just to get the third of the races done. And we'll just see how things go. Right. Off I go. Live chat. We'll be back racing in a mo. Okay, John's DMing me on Discord. I'll take a look at that in a short while. A little bit freezing. You downgraded again, had lag issues. Camera dropping out is exactly what I've got. Wow. How did you downgrade? Was that by reinstalling the old version? I couldn't find any way of rolling back the upgrade. Delete OBS and reinstall the old one. Okay. I'll maybe have to do that. Although I imagine if they've got that issue, people will be screaming, shouting, there'll be a fix out for that fairly quickly. It does look a little bit laggy, the camera. Might have to do is find some time to uninstall the upgrade, roll it back, go back to the old version. It's interesting that several of you have had the problem. I was just trying to find some way of resolving this issue in the latest version, even if it's a case of just waiting for a couple of days for OBS to release another upgrade which addresses the issue. There's 2 or 3 of us with the issue. I think Rachel had the issue, John had the issue, and I have. There's going to be thousands of people around the world who will be screaming at OBS, I would imagine. Right, we'll bring this one home, and then I've got some work to catch up on. But this might get me out of trouble for tonight until such time as I can roll it back to an earlier version. Running on the virtual camera at the moment. Oh, don't go off, don't go off. So is the voice and the sound lagging as well now? Sounds alright on the phone. Obviously I don't know what it's like with the lip sync. Can't see that from here. I'll have to check that in a minute. We've got 2 laps to do. A little bit of lag. You see what the lag's like on the video. Moral of this story is don't run on upgrade. When it's released. Okay, looks like that email I was expecting is in. We'll just bring this home. Last lap. And I'll bring this to a close. Not ideal, but we can use the virtual camera tonight. And then I'll look at going through the pain of reverting back to the old one. I need to clean up my OBS anyway, so it might be a good opportunity to completely rebuild it. Right, there we go then. So we've got a camera that's a bit laggy but doesn't freeze, and we've got one that freezes that isn't laggy. We will have a little look and see what we can do for this evening. For that, guys, I am going to bring the stream to an end. I've done the tests I needed to do, and if I can get the chance to revert quickly, then I will do, even if it's just to set up a very basic profile, then we'll do that. Right, thank you very much for watching. Catch you later. Bye bye. Bye bye even. You're over there now.